Hello everyone, welcome to Computerized Engineering. In this video, we will make this part. I have its drawing over here. Now, before I begin, I want to mention that some of you requested that I should make my tutorials more slowly. So starting from this video, the tutorials will be slow and I will break down each step to cover all the details. For those of you who have a very good knowledge of CAD and FreeCAD, I will make separate intermediate and advanced tutorials. So without further ado, let's begin. I'm kidding, not that slow. So let's begin for real. So when you open FreeCAD, you will see this page, and to create a new empty file, just click here, go to Tasks, Create Body, Create Sketch, and let's begin with the top XY plane. So let's have a look at the drawing. Let's begin by creating this circle, which has a diameter specified in section AA. It is 71 millimeter, and its thickness, the thickness for this is given over here, 9 millimeter in section BB. So here you can see this is section BB when you view this part from this direction, and this is section AA when you view this part from this direction. So 71 millimeter with a thickness of 9 millimeter. So choose this option, create circle by center, drag your mouse across and give this a diameter of 71 millimeter. Close, go to model and make sure the sketch is selected, and then choose this option, pad, and give this a length of 9 millimeter. So you should get something like this. Let's continue with the sketch and make this circle, which has a diameter of 47.5, and we see two lines over here on both sides which have a fillet of 4 millimeter. So let's make this sketch. Choose this face and then click here, create sketch. Now let's create a circle over here, and now you can see you cannot snap this line over here with this circle. So in order to do that, choose this option, create external geometry, and then you can see this has highlighted this blue circle when you hover your mouse, and once you click it, you will see this pink dotted line over here. Now you can press escape to exit from the tool, and then let's click here, create line, click here and then here, and similarly for this side as well. Now if you're unhappy with the color, or if you want to change the color of your sketch or dimensions, you can always do that. Just go to edit and then choose preferences, go to sketcher and appearance. Here you can change the color of your geometry once it is constrained or unconstrained, and also the constraint symbols, the dimensional constraints, and if you go to display you can change the font size. So you can just change this according to your preference. So let's continue. Let's create one more circle and connect over here. Now let's start giving some dimensions. So this one is 47.5. Click here, dimension, 47.5, enter. And this one is 71. And the distance between these two lines is 15, and they are equally apart from this center axis over here. So choose this again. Let's give this 15, and from the center 15 divided by 2. Now instead of giving the same dimensions over here, you can just constrain them. Choose this dot and this dot, press control to select them both, and then choose this option, constrain horizontal/vertical. It will automatically give it horizontal constraint. Similarly for this as well, and click over here, make this line horizontal. Now you can see your in solver messages it says your sketch is fully constrained. But before we exit, we have to make some changes. There are some extra lines that we have to trim. In order to do that, click here, trim this and this, this and this. Okay, now we also have to give the fillet, which has a radius of 4 millimeter. So let's do that. Choose this line, this one and this one, this one and this one, this one and this one. Control select all of these fillet and make them equal. And choose either one of them and give it a radius of 4. Now we can see our sketch is under constraint. Let's move it so we can get an idea where we have to constrain it. So again, choose this point and then choose this. Similarly for this and this. Okay, now this is fully constrained. We can close this and let's give it thickness, which is 20.5 from the bottom or 20.5 minus 9 from here. So let's, while the sketch is selected, click here. And since it's starting from this face, let's give this 20.5 minus 9. So here you can see 20.5 minus 9 gives you this length. So let's continue with the sketch, and for the next sketch, let's make this circle over here, which has a diameter of 31 millimeter, and it has this eye-type shape over here. Let's do that. Choose this face, begin your sketch, and create a circle over here, and 2 circles on top and bottom. Let's give some dimensions. So this is 31 and this has a radius of 5.5. 31, and so since this is diameter, so that would be 5.5 multiplied by 2. Press escape, choose this circle and this circle, press Ctrl to select them both and make them equal. Okay, now let's delete this constraint. We do not want them to be tangent. Yeah, now we can move this. And these are 35 millimeter apart, and they are equal from this horizontal axis over here. So choose the center of that circle and this one, 31, and equal distance from this axis. So 31 divided by 2. Oh, sorry, it's not 31, it's 35. So make this 35 and 35 divided by 2. Okay, good. Now let's connect them using this line that we see over here. Press escape to exit the tool that you have selected, and control select both of these and make them tangent. And let's do that for all of these. Tangent, tangent, tangent. Similarly for this. And this. Our sketch is fully constrained, but we have to trim some extra edges. So okay, now our sketch is under constraint. Let's see where the problem lies. Let's try to move this so we can get an idea. Okay, So let's connect these two using this constraint, and aha, okay, yeah, they weren't tangent. So our sketch is fully constrained. We can exit and give this a thickness of 39 minus 20.5. So close this, go here. Now for our next sketch, I will create this opening over here, and I will create this in one go. I will create half of this. So let's say I will create this side, the right side, and then give this a revolution on this axis. That will make this opening and cut this shape. So let's see how it's done. So first you can click here, press spacebar, so you can view the axis and the planes. So this is section AA. So that means when you view it from this side. So I will choose this plane and begin my sketch. Now in order to see my sketch, you can click here, view section. So you can see what view section does. It basically cuts the shape from where you are making your sketch. So now let's create this sketch over here. So I will just make them side by side so that it's easier for me to see. Okay, good. So in order to snap my line over here, I will just choose this option, choose this, and rest of it is okay. Okay, now let's constrain it. This is vertical. This is horizontal. And let's continue with the dimensions. So this will be 23 divided by 2 since we are making only half of it. And this will be 31 divided by 2. And this over here is 9. Let's connect both of these. Control select these 2 points and choose this option, constraint coincident. And if we look at section BB, you can see that this has an angle of 30. So since this is half, from here to here, this will be 15. And this from here, this is 25 divided by 2. Let's also give the fillet over here. This is 2 millimeter. Our angle has disappeared after giving the fillet, so let's reassign that 15. Okay, let's continue. This is 15 from the center, so that makes this 15 divided by 2. And what's next? So this is 39 minus 20.5. This line. 39 minus 20.5. Okay. What's next? 16. We haven't assigned 16 yet. So From here till the bottom, this is 60. Now you can see our sketch is fully constrained. Let's close it. And while the sketch is selected, go here, groove. So now you can see it has cut out this opening, and let's click OK. Let's hide the origin and the planes. So now you should get something like this. Let's continue, and for our next sketch, let's make these 6 circles that we see over here, and their dimension is given over here. So 9 millimeter and 5.5 millimeter with a depth of 5.5. So let's create our sketch over here, and let's start from this circle. We will just make one circle. For the rest of them, we will choose a pattern, a circular pattern. Let's create 2 circles like this, and let's give them dimensions 9 and 5.5. And they are located on this circle over here, which has a diameter of 59 millimeter. So that means from the center, this would be 59 divided by 2. So from here to here, this is 59 divided by 2. Let's close this, and so choose this circle and then click here. Give this a depth of 5.5, and then click over here, press spacebar so that you can view the sketch. Choose this circle next, go here and make this through all. Okay. Now select both of these, pocket and pocket 001. Then click here, polar pattern, and change the occurrences to 6. Press OK. So this is good. Now let's continue with these 2 holes over here. So there are 2 holes with a diameter of 5 millimeter, which are located over here. So click on this face, begin your sketch. They are 35 millimeter apart and equal from the center. So 35 divided by 2, and they have a diameter of 5.5. So make sure this sketch is selected, and then go here, hole. Enter the diameter again, 5.5, and then scroll down and make sure the drill point is selected as angled, and you can leave this as default, and then press OK. Now let's look at a section view of our part over here. Go to edit and actually go to view and choose this clipping plane. Click over here X, and we forgot to correct the depth. So it's always a good idea if you just view your part and the sketch side by side. So you can see this has a depth of 7.5. Let's close this. Go to this option, edit hole, and change the depth to 7.5. Now let's have a look at this again. View, clipping plane, X. So now you can see it looks exactly like this. Okay, let's continue with the sketch, and for our next sketch, let's continue by making this part. So click here, press spacebar so that you can view the planes and begin your sketch on this plane right here. Let's create a reference geometry over here so that we can snap our sketch. Let's view it side by side and let's continue. Okay, now in order to see the sketch, I will just click here and now it should be okay. Yeah. So by clicking over here, you can have a section view of this drawing. Let me just quickly show you here, like this. Let's continue. Now let's make this reference line over here, which is 9 millimeters above. And in order to do that, just click here, toggle construction geometry, and then make a line from here to here and give this a dimension of 9 millimeters from the bottom. And just make sure that your sketch is above this line. Drag everything above, and if the points are not connected, just control select them both and join them like so. Return from the construction mode to normal mode and continue. Make sure you close your sketch. Now let's continue with the dimensions. Actually, the dimensions are over here. Alright, so this should be 5 since we're only sketching half of it, so that's why this will be 5. And this is 2.5 divided by 2 here. Let me fix this. 2.5 divided by 2. Okay. And this is vertical. Next, let's give this dimension 2. Now we can give this angle, and this is from here to here, 118 divided by 2. Let's connect this towards the end. Okay, and now let's give this dimension from here until here. This is 16. So from here to here, this is 16. Let's move it so we can have an idea of what's left. This one, 5.7. So this from here to here, 5.7 divided by 2. Okay, now this is fully constrained. We can exit our sketch. Now we have to revolve this around an axis, and in order to do that, let's just quickly create a datum line. So go here, create a datum, choose this, and let's give this an offset of 9 millimeter. Now choose your sketch and then choose this option, groove, and in axis go to select reference and choose this. Now you can see this gives us this profile. Press OK. Let's click here, press spacebar to hide it, and let's hide the datum line as well. Click over here, press spacebar. Now we can just mirror this, so press here, click here on groove and give this a mirror. It will automatically select this middle plane. Okay. Now I think we have just this final hole left. There are two holes which have a diameter of 2.5. So let's just make that. Select this face, begin your sketch, create two holes over here. Control select both of them, make them equal, and let's see their dimensions. So they are 46 millimeters apart. 46 and 2.5. This is under constraint. So since these are 46 millimeters apart, they should also be equal from this axis. So 46 divided by 2. Let's close this and give this a depth of, let's say, 20.5 divided by 2. It will be somewhere over here. So 20.5 divided by 2. So this is it. Here we have our part. We can just view this side by side. And let's also have a cut view so that we can make sure everything is okay. Go to view, clipping plane. First, let's see in this direction. Seems okay. This part that you see over here, this is because we can also view this from the back side. So other than that, this is okay. And let's have a look at this section as well. So this seems okay as well. Here we can see this seems okay as well. So this is it. This is the end for this video. Thank you for watching and see you in next video. Take care and see you next time.